of toys and games, you won't know what you'll find. Bringing back the good old days, days that we all left behind. Welcome to my dungeon, come have a look inside. Hey! Welcome back everybody to my latest episode, and this is part 2 of my monthly toy haul. This part is games. The last video was toys, so let's check all these games out. So the first game I want to talk about is this one. It's called Disney's Atlantis. A cool RPG game, but the only thing is it is strictly a European release. Nothing is in English, but very difficult to play because I don't understand what they're saying. But nonetheless, PlayStation 1, very rare find and very cool for me, especially in this place. Next game is Skyrim. I remember Two Stroke telling me all about this game, and yes, I delayed it for such a long time, and he's been talking about it. Eventually I got it, and you know what? I thoroughly enjoy it. It reminds me a lot of the game called The Reckoning. One of my favorite games, by the way. But The Reckoning's animation is more cartoon-like, where this is more towards reality. I enjoy this game nonetheless. It's difficult at first, and that's why I suggest where you start completing your missions, where you start the game, so you can build up skill and experience so that you can spread yourself out within the game. Because if you do what I did, start just going all over the place in the beginning, you die like this because you don't have enough experience and weapons and armor to take on these mean characters within the game. And very happy that I found it. Let's go to the next game. Me, I like to get all these crazy things I've never seen before, and this one I took was Ants Extreme Racing, and I remember finding this in a whole bunch of games, and I was so happy with a few other titles that I found that this one was one of the last ones that I just grabbed. I checked the other ones for discs and if the discs were in the right places, and this one unfortunately has got no disc in. So yes, triple check before you leave so that you can make sure that you have all your games. Don't be a dumbass like me. So the next one is Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2. I like my Dragon Ball Z, but I only know the beginning and the first characters and series. It was first introduced to me very late in my life, and when I was about close to finishing high school, my friend across the road was into it, and he got me into it. So yes, very cool, challenging game where you're fighting each other in the sky, on the ground, bashing each other through mountains and turning into huge beasts. And if you're into that type of stuff, awesome game. PS2, Peter Pan, The Legend of Neverland. When I was growing up, my mom always had Disney VHS tapes, and Peter Pan was one of them. So if I see a PS2 game with Peter Pan or something Disney-like and it's adventurous, I will take it because I like these childlike games. Some of them are really good, and this one's not bad. A lot of different scenery and different places. It takes you within Neverland, which is kind of cool. Next game, PS3, The Darkness 2. Crazy game. I've never seen playability added into gameplay like this. It's a normal first-person shooter game, but you are possessed by some darkness, and you have these demon arms that come out, and you use it while you are in first-person mode, which is really different and very bizarre and unique. I enjoyed it while playing it and ripping out all the people's hearts and stuff like that. Very bloody game, by the way, as well. Haven't gotten far in it. Got to a stage where I can't get past, but enjoy it nonetheless. So if you're into this type of scary stuff, go and get it. Next game, Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes. Well, when I saw the first word Sengoku, I got so happy because I know the game Sengoku from Neo Geo long ago. Was a game all about Japanese mythology, and I really enjoyed it. I really loved that game. It took me to a different place when I was a kid. So when I bought the game, put it in, played it, reminds me a lot of Dynasty Warriors. Cool nonetheless. It's the only game I know where you, one person, can take on a whole army. I have a couple of Dynasty Warriors here in my collection, and it's not bad to have another one. So let's go to the next game. Yes! One of my favorite finds. This is the Shadow of Rome PlayStation 2. I had it before, lost it, now I got it again. This game takes you straight into the Colosseum as a gladiator, fighting for your life. Blood, guts, decapitations, amputations. This game is stressful, seriously stressful. Not just that, you play alongside two characters. One is Agrippa, who is the guy that's fighting in the gladiatorial games. And then you have his friend, who's Octavius, sneaking through the Senate and Forum to try to help you out and blah blah blah. But anyway, awesome game, lots of blood and very nerve-wracking. I've never played a game like it ever in my life before and love it. I suggest this for anyone's collection. And so happy to have it again. Next one, another Dragon Ball Z game. It's called Ultimate Tenachi. Like the other games, I think this one's totally different. You're with Piccolo, looking for arenas to fight in and different places to go. Very cool game, same as the others, fighting in the air, bashing each other, superpowers, Super Saiyan, all these crazy things. If you grew up with Dragon Ball Z, you can't go wrong, huh? Next game, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. When I saw it, it looked so interesting, so I took it. Bummer. When I play it, it gets to the loading part and it doesn't go any further. So this one's a bust, but I know where to get another one. So it's not all is lost. Let's get to the next game. Dragon Ball Raging Blast. The other one was 2, this is 1. So what else can I say? Dragon Ball Z, very cool if you like versus games. Totally different to your conventional fighting games. And last but not least, Monopoly. When I saw it at such a price, I had to take it because it was next to nothing. And sometimes I do like to just play some mindless games where I'm just playing a board game, something stupid. And I think this will be really cool to play with someone. So that's the latest games of my latest toy haul. And what a year, man. Been up and down, things happened, things didn't happen. But what a blast in what I do. I'm not rich. I don't have all the money in the world. I do what I can, and at the same time I have to survive. So if you like what I do, like my content, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, cheers.